Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and here it is, a new phone for this year. So this is the S10 Plus, so the largest of all the variants, and it's an awesome phone. So what I thought I'd do is, as I've just got this, is fairly new on the scene, I do an end user's review, not a professional review like a lot of the YouTubers out there, but just my thoughts on a few things that I found out. So I've got another one here as well. I don't normally buy two phones, but this isn't mine anyway, this is my wife's. So we've got a his and hers phone. My wife's upgraded from an S3 finally, because that thing was so slow it was driving me nuts. I've upgraded from the S7 Edge, and I was going to do a bit of a comparison review, but unfortunately I've just stuck it in the bag to return it because I've done the trade-in to get some money back. But anyway, just to go through a few points. So if you have an S7, what are the sort of key differences and good and bad points that I've found so far? I've went for the clear edge case on this one, whereas my wife went for the LED. Now I prefer the clear edge. I would like to have had it clear on the back because I got the green, nice green phone, but you can't see it now. It's just turned it into a black phone. That's not available yet on the store, but hopefully they'll bring out the green cover soon. I like this case, and the reason being, well, one, I don't like the fact that it just opens up by itself. It would be nice if it had like a little magnetic clasp, but that was the same as my old case anyway. So, but the fact that this, when you turn that round, you can see when I turn that case round there that it is still like the same width as the phone. There's hardly anything bulging over, whereas my old case used to stick out a bit. And it's also really flat, so if you're wireless charging through here, that's not going to cause you an issue. This is like my old case. When you open it up, so this is the LED one, yeah, when you open it up, see how much like there's kind of like bulging out the side there, and it doesn't sit flat. So when you put it on a wireless charger, say like it's in the car, and you want to be able to see the screen, you put that over there, it stands off too much and it doesn't charge, or it keeps annoyingly goes on charge, off charge, on charge. So I'm glad I didn't get that case. But so there's a little review there just on the case. If you're thinking of getting one and you use wireless charging, or you like it to ensure that it kind of like fits the same width as the phone, then I'd go for the Clearview case, not the LED one. Yeah, the other little thing as well, which is a bit of a shame that they didn't do with either of these cases, is when you flip the case all the way around, it covers up the camera. So you can't hold your phone like that to take photographs. You have to have that kind of flap hanging down, which gives you something to hold on to, I suppose, when taking photographs. But yeah, it's just a bit annoying that they didn't make that kind of bit see-through. It's got a really nice kind of grippy underside of that case as well. So when you're holding the phone, it really kind of sticks to your hands quite well. But the downside of that is that everything else sticks to it. And that's just about a day old, and it's looking manky already. Whereas the other LED one doesn't have that grippiness. There's a place where you can put your credit cards in there, but that makes it also a little bit slippy. So that kind of slips, whereas that one grips pretty well. So in my mind, Clearview case, it was a good choice. It's got this kind of weird cutout bit here and there. I'm not sure what that was for. I don't know. I think there's some sort of sensor or whatever, but if anybody knows, put it in the description below. So going back to the actual phone itself as well, and I've been waffling on about a case, but I'm just trying to do an all-encompassing review. This case is quite difficult to get off, actually. There we go. There's that beautiful green on the other side, if you like green. I say it's a shame that wasn't a clear case. Phone is awesome. If you're upgrading from an F7, what is the main differences? Okay, speed-wise, I don't think you're going to really notice any difference between a 7, 8, 9 or 10. Yeah, if you look on the paper, 10's going to be a lot faster. I'm sure it is. If you're playing games and things like that, it'll probably make a difference. But for general day-to-day kind of just use and opening up apps, I haven't really noticed any speed difference. I'm sure if I got two side by side and you were that anal about sort of, oh, that one's a second faster or whatever, yeah, whatever. It opens up pretty nice and quick. There we go. So open up maps. Yeah, it's a quick phone, but my S7 was pretty quick. So why did I decide to upgrade from an S7 Edge? Well, the screen size is a lot bigger. I mean, it's a shame to say I didn't have my other phone to compare it side by side when I put it in the bag to send it back. And I can't open the bag back up at the moment now without destroying the bag, and it's one of those sealed things. The actual size of the phone is almost identical, especially with the old case that I had on as well. This almost seems even slimmer in this case. So you've got the extra real estate screen that's at the top and bottom, so you're basically just kind of losing that and that. So it's nice that it's a bigger screen. Kind of messes the aspect ratio up a little bit more. It's more stretched out, but that's okay. But my main reason really, other than trying to keep up with updates as well, because after a while, you know, things just stopped getting supported. But it was the cameras that was the main thing for me. Got a family, kids that you want to take loads of pictures of. The front-facing camera for selfies on the F7 was 5 megapixels, and you know, this is just a nice upgrade, and you got the widescreen on there as well, so you got 2 cameras on the front, and also the tele zoom lens on the back as well. So it's just all around better for taking photographs. Low light on it is really good. One thing I haven't found on here yet though, that I used to do with my old phone, is the 360 globe shots. So there's got to be like a download to put that on there, but it didn't seem that apparent in the app section there. And also, sadly, this doesn't fit into my Gear VR, mostly because this is USB-C. So I'm going to just check to see whether there's like the new Gear VR that will fit this or not. I don't know if anybody else knows that there, you can put it in the description. But so there's that. One slight negative of this is the finger reader. Now, I've found it okay so far. I'm getting used to not having the home button. But it reads my finger fine, and that unlocks okay, but it also unlocks because it's in proximity to my watch as well. So I set like the trusted devices, which kind of helps. My wife's finding that she's having problems with hers, and she's gone through the re-registering the finger thing, and it just keeps not registering her finger at all. This has come up with a few updates, whereas mine has not, which is really weird. So mine was bought directly from Samsung. This was bought through Carphone Warehouse. And she's had a few issues with that. So going through Samsung seems to be better. But yeah, she's having problems with just registering her finger. So I don't know if there's everybody else is having any issues with that as well. Put that in the comments. It'd be good to see if it is just, I don't know, maybe it's her phone, maybe it's maybe it's her thumbs, who knows. But there's a problem there with the recognition of the fingerprint, so she's probably going to have to go back to the old pin thing there. So